This is a paid advertisement on behalf of Vision Marine Technologies. What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and we're here with Bruce Nurse, Investor Relations at Vision Marine Technologies. Pleasure to have you on today, Bruce. How you doing?
Aaron, it's a pleasure being with you today.
Yeah, definitely. So, for those maybe new to the story, can you
Sure.
introduce yourself and give us a quick overview of Vision Marine Technologies?
Yeah. Myself, I've been in the public and private markets for 25 plus years. Came out of Vancouver as a broker, got involved in putting deals together. I was introduced to Vision Marine Technologies. At the time, it was called the Canadian Electric Boat Company out of Montreal, Canada. I raised some capital for them privately, and we did a direct IPO onto NASDAQ back in late November of 2020. And the company was all about technology, bringing electric to the waterways. So we initially had kind of low power that we used in our rental operations in Newport Beach, Southern California. That was an inboard propulsion system. As we were working through and doing all the R&D on a high performance, fully electric outboard motor. And this is a plug and play, everything from batteries to the propeller itself. And that is the e-motion powertrain, 180 horse that we provide into the marketplace. So that's a quick overview on Vision Marine Technologies. It's transformed over the last year where we have acquired a dealership down in South Florida. Florida, of course, being one of the hottest marine space, water space globally. We've got 9 locations in South Florida, Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, Miami area, and a little further north. And this is allowing us now to actually get our e-motion powertrain on the various boats, whether that's a pontoon, a bow rider, or a center console. And we get that out to the marketplace, and we introduce that to the consumer and see if they want to go electric. On the other side, having the dealership, we are still selling your traditional outboard motors, Yamaha, Mercury, etc., on the back of various boats. So that allows us to create revenue in addition to educating the audience out there what electric is, what high performance electric is. So that's a quick overview of Vision Marine as of today.
Awesome. So, what makes Vision Marine different from other companies in the marine industry?
Sure. Initially, as I stated, it's all about electric powertrain, the 180 horse e-motion powertrain. It's a plug and play. So these boat manufacturers, if they're interested in our e-motion powertrain, they don't have to go to any other parties to get a battery, lines, whatever it is, a monitoring software, etc. We provide a plug and play system for those boat manufacturers. We help them install our e-motion powertrain. We help them install the batteries. Anything electric comes down to the batteries. We own all our batteries. The manufacturing and tooling behind that battery. It's the only it's the only certified battery in the water space currently. And we provide that to the boat manufacturers to get it on the back of their boats. So that kind of is really, there's no one out there with the high performance, fully electric outboard motor that's plug and play. And again, we feel that the battery that we have, that we own, that we certify for the consumer out there provides that longevity, gives you the range, gives you the power that consumer is looking for. In addition to the dealership that we acquired last year, we are looking at this dealership as your traditional car or auto dealership model. So if you go in and buy a car at whatever dealership you go to, whether it's a BMW or Toyota, that dealership wants you to stay there. They want to provide everything from finance, warranty, service, maintenance. They want to give you the lease. They want to sell you the car. They want you coming back for the services. That's what we're doing with our dealership. It's really revolutionizing the marine space where we now provide a one-stop shop for that consumer where they can come in, they can get their boat serviced, they can buy or lease We provide the financing, we provide the warranty. We have a marina in Fort Lauderdale, South Florida, where you can have slips. We have dry stacks. We build revenue in addition to selling boats.
So what recent developments or milestones are you most excited about right now?
Yeah, I think the most recent milestone was the acquisition of Nautical Ventures back in June of last year. Nautical Ventures has been traditionally selling boats. They generate about 100 million in revenue on an annual basis. They've been consistent, the number one dealership throughout the United States. So that's a major milestone for Vision Marine. That's generating significant revenue. It's giving us that platform. Now we can go out and offer this e-motion powertrain. So just like a car dealership, you can go in there and you can buy electric or you buy gas. We provide the same service to that consumer.
So how do you see the electric boating market evolving, and where does Vision Marine fit into that growth?
Yeah. What we're seeing here in the United States and Canada is a progression towards lakes and rivers. Now, our focus is strictly lakes, rivers, intercoastal. We're not looking at going offshore. What you're seeing, whether it's the provincial governments, whether here in the United States, it's states, municipalities, cities that are now looking at banning ICE engines, so gas or diesel engines on their waterways. And that allows us, Vision Marine Technologies, to offer a solution to that consumer on whatever lake they got their boats on to go fully electric. So that's what we're seeing here in North America. We are seeing it a lot more progressive in Europe. Now we have a foothold in Europe through our partnership with Group Beneteau. They have a boat called the Four Winds model. We have our e-motion powertrain on the back of that. And in Europe, you're seeing countries now banning gas and diesel engines on their waterways. So that consumer needs to go electric, and that's what we're offering out there.
Great. So looking ahead over the next 6 to 12 months, what are the key catalysts investors should be watching or looking out for?
Yeah. We made a great announcement. What has it been, a month ago with regards to our first quarter. Our year end is August 31. We raised 9.7 million in December of last year. So we're sitting very strong from a cash position. We're actually looking at selling one of our real estate properties in Fort Lauderdale. That's going to add another 6 million equity to our operations. So what this is going to provide is that cash flow for the company. It's going to allow us to continue growing. And with our quarter after quarter increase in profits, I think towards the year end, August 31 being the company's year end, we hope to be in a position or close to being in a position of cash flow positive. So that's going to be a major catalyst for the stock and for the investor out there.
Awesome. That's a great goal, and I look forward to covering this story. It's been a pleasure learning about the company, Bruce, and best of luck with things going forward. It's going to be an exciting year.
Thanks, Aaron.